been a funny week so far. I've been poorly, I've had a trip away, I haven't exercised for a week, and I've taken my foot off the pedal a bit. Let's see if it's made a difference. Welcome to Never Too Old to Get Fit with me, Rob Lewis. As I said in the intro, I don't know what effects contributing factors are going to have on this week's weigh-in. It's certainly been a funny one. But before I go on too far, don't forget I'm taking part in the Race for Life on June 15th at Trinity Park in Ipswich, and you can sponsor me. It's all in aid of Cancer Research UK. You can sponsor me I'll put it in the description. There's a link there. I'm trying to raise £100. If you want to help me do that, there you go. Thank you. So, it's a funny week, and I haven't actually seen what my weight is. I'll explain more when I come to do the weigh-in. So I knew it was going to be a little bit bad this week because it was my birthday and I had a gig in York. I don't live in York, I live 4 hours away. So I knew it was going to be hard. I wouldn't be able to exercise, and we were staying in someone's house, and eating is difficult when you're away. To eat healthily, we're kind of limited. I tried my best, okay, but I knew it was always going to be an iffy week this week. What I wasn't planning on was getting really, really ill on Wednesday. Yeah, so after the last week's video went out, I had a bit of a funny turn. I had a horrendous night. I couldn't sleep. I'm not going to go into detail, but every time I got to sleep, as soon as I'm gone, like less than a minute later, I got acid reflux, and it was so bad. My throat was sore, I was coughing, or my chest muscles were aching from coughing so much. It really was a horrible night. I spent 10 hours in bed, and I'd be lucky if I got 30 minutes sleep. It was awful. Consequently, I didn't eat much for 2 days, so that might work in my favour when we come to do the weigh-in. As a result of that, though, I couldn't exercise. I wasn't in the right place, the right frame of mind to exercise. I didn't have the energy to exercise. I was very lethargic. And when I was okay to exercise, that's when we had to get in the van and drive to York. And we did a little bit of walk around York, but what we didn't do, we had a couple of big meals, but that was it. There was no snacking, anything like that, which has always been my big thing in the past. So fairly well behaved, and they weren't like gratuitously calorific meals either. I was a little bit cautious. So I don't know what my weight's going to be this week. I got back home Sunday evening, too late to exercise, and then straight back to work Monday, and again, I haven't had the time to exercise. I've had to get straight back on it. So I'm not making excuses. It's simple, honest truth. I have not been able to exercise this last week at all. A little bit of walking around York, but that was it. Who knows what it's going to be like. Yeah, at best, I will stay where I was a week ago, and I'm going to get back on again tomorrow. I will. That's why I'm doing this. But it has been a bad week. Chocolate. I just kicked the camera. Chocolate. as you know, I'd refrained from having any chocolate all this time. Unfortunately, I have had some chocolate, but let me explain, let me clarify. Did this gig on Saturday night. I still hadn't had any. I went through my whole birthday without eating any chocolate, even though I was gifted a huge Toblerone bar, but it's the sort of golden white chocolate one. So I was gifted that for my birthday. Didn't have any, so got all the way through to Saturday. Did this gig, finished really late. As we're packing up, really hungry. And there was party food. So I had some crackers with some cheese and deli meats and stuff. And there were some chocolate chip cookies. I was so hungry. So I had a couple, and I had a little square of chocolate brownie. And I don't think that was too bad all that time. It tasted good. It wasn't like some big life-changing moment like, hallelujah, having chocolate again. It wasn't like that. But when we did get home Sunday evening, I did have 3 triangles off of the Toblerone. It's not like normal chocolate, but it is chocolate. So I'm not trying to trump my way around things. You know, it is definitely chocolate, just not its conventional form or colour. So who knows what this week's weight's going to be? You might be thinking, well, if you don't know, how are you going to know? How do you? That was an awful sentence. So what I did, I positioned my camera this morning over the scales, and I didn't look because I wanted to have this reaction for you, a genuine reaction. I want you to see me reacting to my weight, okay? So, I'm just going to go and get my phone. Sorry to interrupt. If you're enjoying this video and would like to see more of the sort of stuff that I'm putting out, then please feel free to hit the button that says subscribe down there. And of course, just near that, there's one that's shaped like a bell. It's very unclear. But if you press that one, you'll also be notified when I put a new video out, which is daily pretty much. And don't forget to like the video and put something in the comments, whatever it might be. And if you're really feeling like an absolute dude, you can subscribe to my Patreon channel. The link is going to be there in the description. And that way you're not going to miss out, and I get to keep doing this kind of stuff for you lovely people. Thanks very much. Now back to the video. So let's find out. So as I said, I recorded it on my phone. I do not know what my weight is. So we're going to find out. So initially my starting weight was actually, do you know what? I don't need to do the starting weight anymore because that was so long ago. That's not what this is about now. Is that rain? I want to get to 88 kilograms. And last week my weight was 124.3 kilograms. I'd lost a kilogram in the previous week. So basically since I'd started, I'd lost a stone. All right. Pretty much exactly a stone. 124.3 kilograms last week. Let's have a look. I realise you can't see. Oh dear, here we go. Oh my God. 124.3 kilograms. I have remained where I was this time last week. Yeah, I'm relieved. I think that's all right, actually. I'm not disappointed with that. I guess it's kind of like just pressing pause for the week. That's one way of looking at it. Yeah. First time I haven't lost any, but given the circumstances, that's not bad at all. Well, okay, straight back on tomorrow. Yeah. Well, there we are. 124.3 kilograms. Still got the same distance to go, but I'm okay with that. Next week, let's make that a bigger gap. Okay, well, I'll see you then. Catch you later, Bill and Ted. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and would like to see more of the sort of stuff that I'm putting out, then please hit the subscribe button and that notification bell. Hit me up with a like and a comment, and watch one of these other magnificent videos here. Thanks very much. Keep it real. Keep it country.